Yeah, the first 5 episodes. I think what they did was they released the first three, like what most streaming services are doing, the first three episodes. And then I don't know. I think this week they put out two, so four and five came out. So that was a bit interesting how they did that. Did you see the trailer for Tokyo Vice when it came out? Because I didn't
Nope.
see. I never seen like a big marketing campaign for this at all. I was basically just going. Like there's like these YouTube channels online that have like this week's trailers, where it's like 30-minute video, but it's all the trailers from all the week released. And I clicked on it, and one of them was Tokyo Vice. I didn't hear anything about this show at all, and the trailer kind of piqued my interest. And I think it's based on a book or a series of books. I don't know if if it's a true story or not. I didn't look that far into it, but yeah, yeah, the trailer looked very interesting. Michael Mann was the executive producer on this. He directed the first episode. It also stars like Ansel Elgort. He was in Baby Driver. I think he got kind of cancelled there a while ago as well. I think it was all thrown out. I don't know if it was real allegations or whatever, but he's trying to do a bit of a comeback. He was in West Side Story, which I haven't seen. So he must be getting back on track if Steven Spielberg was casting him and Michael Mann is using him for this show. But yeah, I got to see the first 5 episodes, and basically, kind of like the plot for this series is American journalist. He goes to Japan. He tries to get work in one of the biggest newspapers in Japan. He gets work there as a journalist. He's trying to build his way up. He kind of gets attached to a cop in Tokyo, and he starts to slowly kind of get intertwined with the gangs and with the kind of the mob in Japan and stuff like that. So it's kind of following this character, this journalist, kind of working his way up and chasing leads and trying to take down the mob. And look, I think it's got a nice style and substance to it. This series, not just because not like the way it's filmed, the way like some of the directing tricks are very interesting and very kind of engaging when you're watching the show. And it also has this kind of thing where it's probably half of it's English dialogue and the other half is Japanese dialogue. And if you're not a person for subtitles and you don't like reading dialogue, then maybe this isn't a show for you. But if you don't mind that, then I think it keeps you more engaged, because sometimes if you're at home watching a movie or a show, kind of, and it's all in English, you kind of are maybe prone to take out your phone or looking at your iPad or something like that because you can hear the dialogue, you know. But with something like this, unless you speak Japanese, you're going to have to sit there, watch the episode for the 60 minutes, and actually concentrate on it because you have to read dialogue as well to keep up with it. And I actually like this. It keeps me more engaged with it. And when I get a notification on my phone, I know not to touch it because I need to pay attention, or I'm going to mess up the entire series for myself. So I do like that. The movie's got a nice color to it in terms of the way it's shot, just with Japan, just how it feels, especially the nightlife, because we get to go into a lot of clubs, and there's some nice Japanese music as well. And yeah, I'm really digging the show right now. 5 episodes in, I have to say the first three episodes are slow, and it's kind of you're getting used to the characters and the world and stuff like that. But episodes 4 and 5 just bring it up to an extra level. They really do. And there's some awesome. There's actually some in episode 5. There's hand-to-hand combat action sequences, which is really really good and really well shot because it's kind of one-shot sequence with very little cuts. Really enjoy that. You know, Japanese like sword fighting and karate or whatever the right styles are called in Japan. So that was awesome. But it's getting better and better right now, and I can't wait for episode 6. And when I was watching the trailer for this, I was like, Ansel Elgort, he looks a bit young to play this character in this kind of position, just judging by the trailer. So I didn't really buy him in the trailers in this role. But then once you sit down and actually watch the series, and you get the context of the series and of the character and of the location, then that kind of thought goes out the window straight away because you get to understand. And I think he's doing a great job as well. So yeah, I've been enjoying it right now, and it's kind of a different kind of crime mob series and or movie, because most of the ones I've watched have been like Western. They've been like in America or in England, those kind of mob things. I haven't watched too many that are based in Japan, so this is kind of a nice change of scenery for me. And yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. There's not much to spoil really. It's kind of there's nothing too shocking with the series. It's just like, crime, mobs, kills, the journalists, stuff like that. So yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. Is it something that you're kind of interested to check out, or you think you'll maybe catch up and watch the 5 episodes now, or will you wait for the series to end? I think it's only about 8 episodes altogether, so there's 3 episodes left.
Yeah, I think I'll be catching up and then watching the last three together because um I might lose interest if I just wait till the end of the season, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. But right now I have some things to watch first and then switch on to this. It
Yeah.
sucks that this is on HBO Max because I don't have it here, so I'll have to just download them and
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah, I also want to kind of talk about Ken Watanabe. He's in this as well. He plays the kind of one of the highest police officers in Japan. Of course, we've seen him in stuff like Godzilla, Inception. He was in King of the Monsters as well, I think. He's been in some nice roles. Transformers, The Last Night, cinema. But he plays a nice solid role here too. But yeah, I thought I liked the first three episodes. I did like the first three episodes, but episodes 4 and 5 have really just pushed the show, elevated the show even higher now. Where I'm thinking like, oh, this could get even better than what it is right now, and if it does, yeah, we could have something really cool on our hands here. So yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. Hopefully, it kind of sticks the landing in these last three episodes.